It's week 3 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Nick Chubb, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league, the Browns and the Dolphins. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for... Jason Sanders ready to get a start. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Back to throw. Huntley. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Huntley. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's good for a Browns.
They'll run right here with Chubb.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He keeps it himself. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown Browns. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. Tua, give it to Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In motion, it's Waddle. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll put Everett in motion here. That's into traffic, but taken in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first. They'll put Everett in motion here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, it's a little bit different now.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd down, here's Ford. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off he goes. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up.
And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland. York, good on the extra point. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think he tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. On the return, it's Hines. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Offside. Defense.
Huntley. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So after... So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing, Huntley. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Browns. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. On the ground to start the drive.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return is Nyheim Hines. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Huntley. He runs with it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Huntley. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's Chubb. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, give to 4. A second. Throw 4. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll start out 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you...
I fumbled the football. The Browns have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
3rd down and 9. Huntley now. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Browns. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They'll put Everett in motion here. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. after a gain of 7.
First down, Miami.
Here's H.A. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
But, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Chubb. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. This one caught by Akins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll run again. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take off again, and he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Now a screen set up for H.A. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Tua. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Throwing again, it's Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Huntley. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Working across the field, there goes Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. Huntley. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Huntley. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They'll run here. It's Ford. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Ford. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Throwing, Huntley. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Jamari Thrash. Touchdown, Browns. York. Good on the extra point. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Huntley. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now Huntley. Now he'll run. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
The quarterback on the scramble. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one into the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Browns have it. He works free, right side, inside the 30. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Chubb. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Huntley now. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Browns are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense.
And he's got another one. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's Tagovailoa. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He finds his big tight end, Everett. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got his big target, Everett. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Tua to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Tua gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. Now a loose football.
That's bullshit.
Picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes.
I thought.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Third down, 3 to go. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. He's going to have a Browns first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Browns. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.